Yo, how y'all doing? Happy holidays and all that shit. My boy, CINGROD got this project out called Nothing or Something. He wanted me to check out or whatever. I did. It's dope. I fuck with it. You know what I mean? I'ma put a link of the shit. If y'all fuck with Spotify and all that shit, so yeah, I'm gonna put the link in there. Um, it's like it's 14 records, right? I only don't like. I won't say because I don't think you should say you don't like anybody's work to take the time to put the effort in and create this music. They just wasn't my cup of tea. Like track 11 to 13, I wasn't really like feeling, but everything else is good. It started off with the first track, Nothing is Something. That was crazy. I like that push start bar, the ex girlfriend bar, and shout at his haters. You know what I mean? That beat with that sample, I was like, oh shit, this is crazy. I like that flow. That content was there. The next track, you know what I mean? 116. The Pac line and the Betty Boop line was funny. The Pac line wasn't funny. It was dope, but the Betty Boop line was funny because it's like Betty Boop, like she do got a big head and small body, like so that was dope. It kind of this song got like an anthem vibe to it. He got a lot of confidence. I like the content. It was good. Going into Bill Gates talk that talk, bars, lyrics. He flexing, doing he doing. You know what I mean? We all aspire to be up there like Bill Gates one day. You know what I mean? So that's a good track. Track 4, Bag. Basically him enjoying life, getting to it. Living life. You know what I mean? Getting to the bag. I think everybody can understand that term. You know what I mean? So I don't gotta break that down. Song is good. Pain basically is to me when I listen to this shit, it's very relatable to the times we in now, depending on who you are and what you're going through. But this is basically his story of pain and what he's been through and what he's gone through. And I thought that was dope. I wasn't expecting that. I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? That's the first thing that came to my head. Like, this shit is very relatable to like what's going on. Like, you know what I mean? Whether people believe in you or, you know what I mean, things happen. That shit was crazy. I was like, holy shit. And the line that he had in that song that was dope was like, I know I'm still alive. I can hear my heartbeat because he got like, I don't want to spoil the song, but if you listen to it, he basically got a second chance at life. So I thought that was just, for him to put that out there is pretty courageous in a sense. You know what I mean? Track 7, it's about a female. It's cool. You know what I mean? It wasn't really my cup of tea. Track 8, See Us Together, basically a love letter to his baby mama. That's real. You know what I mean? You don't see that too often. With people when they have kids and things of that nature, whether they work or not, you don't really see them, putting something out there for them. So I thought that was dope. No Cap, track 9, cool song about a chick. You know what I mean? Take it for what it's worth. You can check it out. Track 10, Do Me, a lot of flex talk. He basically doing him, got some slick bars in there, some great lyrics, some witty. He's witty when he say shit, and it's just like, man, like why he say it like that? And you listen to it, and it's like, oh, okay. Because it like when you listen to his flow, the bar will catch you off guard, and it's like it's funny, but in a good way. It's like, oh, that shit was dope. Run that shit back. Like, you know what I mean? That's just me, not you know just saying that because it's me, but I'm just like, if the shit was, me, if it's whack, I ain't feeling it, I'm gonna tell the truth. You dig? But that was crazy. I was like, okay, I'll fuck with that. Track 11, good. It's not my cup of tea. It's cool. It just, the production was a little laggy in that, you know what I mean? I couldn't really get with it. Like I said, track 12, 13, 11, you know what I mean? I was like, not my thing. But the last track, No Support, we all know what that means. You know what I mean? No support. No matter what you're trying to do, whether it's school, work, whether you got kids, you may need a babysitter, you got a business you're trying to jump off, you just want to drop a mixtape. You don't got no support. You dig? So I fuck with that. The beat was crazy. I like the flow, the lyrics, the bars. It was very catchy though. You know what I mean? And overall, in my opinion, King Rod, Nothing to Something, if I'm saying that right, you know what I mean? I don't want to fuck the name up, but it seemed like that's, how he worded it. I would have kept it at this track 1 through 10. The other 4 was cool, but you already had content in the project that was similar to the last 4 tracks. So if somebody listened to it, if they was to say like, okay, it gets kind of repetitive a little bit, not a lot, then yeah, you can't take that criticism and get mad at it. But me personally, track 1 through 10, it's a go. Like you good. You know what I mean? And people can differentiate between those 10. You know, rather the entire project, sure, listen to it, but just in my opinion, what I liked in those 10, it's a good 9. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if you gotta force yourself to like somebody's track because they told you listen to it, you might as well don't waste your time. But I fuck with the project. You know what I mean? Um, this is a third listen. Like the first listen, I skimmed it, so I kind of knew where I was gonna go with it. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, okay. Like the first track, just I knew I was gonna like that. That beat was, I wasn't expecting that. You know, and then you get to the first 4 tracks, it's like, goddamn, like it's not bad. Like, I mean, depending on all the music that people done dropped and you heard and everything like that, if a motherfucker sat there and said that people music is trash or whack, they lame for that. Because it take courage and confidence to get in the booth and just drop that shit. Rather, it's however you perceive it. Niggas like Lil B. You know what I mean? People fuck with Soulja Boy. No offense, but I'm just saying. But I fuck with it. You know what I mean? Like I said, them 10 tracks, solid. Solid 14, but I'm going to put the Spotify link there if y'all fuck with it. I know a lot of people don't fuck with Apple Music for some reason. I don't know what that's about, but yeah. But anyway, y'all go ahead, enjoy your holidays, New Year's, all that good shit. And yeah, go run that nigga numbers up. 1.